Hey, how you going there, Stefan? Yeah, we'll go today. We'll move. I'm just sort of still raining. It's been like about 3.5 weeks of rain now. It won't stop. Every day it just rains. I've never known Perth to rain so much. I've lived here for what, 18 years. Um, but one day it'll stop, and we'll get there one day. So what have you been up to anyway? What's been happening? I'm gonna try and figure out what I was doing. I think LC 4245. I got a LC to pick up. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's just unheard of, and I'm getting so sick and tired of it. I can't go for my little walk or anything around the park. Can't really sort of do anything. Um, oh no. Yeah, that would probably be right too, wouldn't it? Yeah, right when you're in the middle of something. What happened to your airbrush? Did it blow a little gasket or something? It's okay, bro. Hey, Zane. Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome on. Um, I got to pick up the LC over here. And it's been so cold. It's had we had like -1 the other day, and there was actually frost on my car on my windscreen. And my windscreen was all iced up, so that is nasty. Reminded me of when I lived in New Zealand. Started blowing bubbles because oh yeah, that little O-rings there. Damn, I think I've had to replace my O-rings once before. I think I've had my airbrush for about 5 years, um, and replaced the O-rings in it. It was doing the same. We got 5 on the chat. Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome into the chat. Now wait for the new gear to arrive. Bought one of those. Bought one of those good kits. Oh, nice. Well, that'll keep you busy. I think that's one of the biggest waits with this hobby is waiting for stuff to either dry or stuff to arrive. Um, Melina, Melina, hey, welcome. Welcome to the chat. We've got I'm hoping this week the rain will clear up and we can actually get some work done. Do some work. Uh, yeah, get some. Oh, whoops. You need to get some photos of you unboxing it. of the AB. Bye, Cinderling. You from Australia? I live in Australia. Yeah, I live in Australia. I'm originally from New Zealand, but I've lived in Australia for about 18 years. I'm here in Perth, Western Australia. I mean, there's nothing else to do on a day like today. I mean, I can't go out for a walk or anything, and it's too cold and miserable to go everywhere else, so I might as well jump on a live and do some switching with you guys and chat away to you guys. That NC's not... No, it's not coming with me. Yeah, it's smashing down today. Yeah. I just can't get over how much rain we've had. Like, it's mind-boggling. As soon as I woke up this morning and saw the red sky, I was like, oh, here we go. I need to pull that out. Video seems clearer than yesterday's one as well. Oh, cheers. I'm not too sure what I did. I have my phone plugged in, charging while I'm doing this because it does chew through the battery a bit. Oh, look at that, I got 1 like. Yay. Cheers, guys. Hang on, what am I doing? Here I am, this is classic me not thinking properly. We got, excuse me. I know when I move into my new house, in the garage it's going to be obviously concrete floors, and I have heard that... Oh, thanks, Stefan. Cheers, man. Thanks. On another like as well. Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. The concrete floors in the garage, and I have heard about dust and bits and pieces. Maybe I should turn that a little bit further that way. Some people seal their floors and bits and pieces, so we'll see how we go. Just going to put this NC wagon back because I don't need it. 3 likes, look at that. I much appreciate that so much. That means a lot. Thanks, guys. I know it's just a little thumbs up, but and it's a like, but I appreciate it. At this point in time, it's the small things that count, it's that I appreciate. Thanks, guys. Right, so we got that wagon put back. Michael, morning, mate. Good morning. Yeah, what a morning it is too. It's nasty weather. And by the looks of it, it's settled in for the whole day apparently, so we'll see how we go. Be good to see the video of the measuring up the garage and a bit of the track plan for the future of the layouts. Yes, definitely. So I'm going to video, obviously, the whole sort of stages of moving the layout and that, and measuring the garage up and sort of where things are going to go. Michael, yeah, it is horrible. And I know that the layout that I've got now is a small. It's a small footprint, but the layout I'm going to put in the garage, it's sort of going to go around the walls more. So some of the track plan is, instead of the track curving around like it does in the small room, it's going to go, straight onto another module, hopefully. Well, that's the plan anyway. But as I said, as you said, we'll see when we get in there. What was I doing now? I got to get the figure out where these are going. Shipper LA23. That's got to go to Fulton Hogan. KS is going to Central Freight. And the LC is going to Central Freight in Alexandria. So those two are going to the same. The KS and the LC are going to the same. Okay, so I'm going to switch those around. I'm going to switch these around. So, hi Scott. I've missed the first bit, but hope things are going better. Get to pick up the DC in another 3 hours. Ha! Hey Jamie, welcome to the chat, man. Yeah, things are going a bit better there, Jamie. So you got to go pick up the DC in 3 hours. So that's going to be probably your longest 3 hours of your life, probably, I think. Let's go and push these around. I think. Look at that, 5 likes, I love that. That's awesome. Hey Jamie, whereabouts are you picking up the DC from? When it's in the shed, you might have enough space to have a full Alex yard and the station. Maybe have that little bridge on the curve into Alex. Oh yeah, the bridge over the Manahia Care River, yeah, the road rail bridge. Hey look, we'll see. I know the Roxbury yard, Roxbury, little town further south of Alexandria, had at one stage had a railway, and it was just a small country station. And that in HO, well 1/64th scale, would be 9 metres. Because I was looking at going to model that first. And 9 metres is a fair bit. That was just the yard. That was from the throat of the yard all the way to the stop block at the end by the turntable there. So yeah, 9 metres. It's a bit, 1/64th scale does take a bit of room. So I wonder how long Alex would be in real life. Excuse me. Getting it from VCC models in Pukerua Bay. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got my DSC from VCC, but obviously they had to send it over to Australia. We had family friends who lived on Station Road, so I used to go fish under the bridge. Oh, okay. Station Road, yeah, right. It's quite a lot of people go swimming in that river as well. And I think, yeah, that bridge is straight too. It's not a curved bridge. I think, from memory, I think it's straight. I don't know. Drop that off there. Family friends who lived on Station Road. There's, yeah, that must have been hard going across that strip that the curve leads onto it. Yeah. That must have been hard driving over that bridge. You know, when you obviously driving into Alexandra would be easy, but when you're driving out of Alexandra, as soon as you got onto the bridge, you'd be hoping a train didn't come around that curve, because I don't think you can actually sort of see around that curve. And I'm guessing the speed on that bridge would have been very slow as well. So, rubber floor mats from gym equipment suppliers are a good covering for garage floors. Oh yeah. The old rubber floors would be easier on the feet too. Yeah, it's a good idea actually, Michael. I messaged my brother, said I was going live, but I haven't heard from him back. Not sure, but they probably had crossing guards for the bridge. Yeah, I think they might have done, because that, yeah, it'd be a little bit hard. You just get halfway across the bridge and the train comes around the corner. A3. I think we got these in the right order now. It might be easier to push them. No, it's not going to be easier to push them. Let me just check, fellas. It's okay. I was messing around over here the other day, so I've got tools on the layout. And that can go into there. Oh dear. So we're going to head over to Alexandra, and we're going to head over there, and we're going to do some switching over there. And I haven't gone, guys. Sorry, I'm out of camera focus, but I'm still here. I've got just sorting out my paperwork as well, so that's always an ongoing thing. I'm going to move the camera around. Got my camera still on charge. A big light. Where I put my tripod without it falling over. Okay. If I take the paperwork with me, and I don't trip over that, it should be right. I've got an off spot. KP's done, that one's done. Train's coming, guys. Sorry about that. I've got to replace that wagon with, I'm going to swap those two around and get rid of the ZA. So we'll come back and we'll get that once I've finished over here in Alexandra. Seven people on. Hey everybody, welcome everyone anyone that's just joined, welcome in. It's a rainy Sunday, so today a little bit of switching. Finn, hi mate, how you going? Nice to have you here. Enjoying the live stream. Michael Harrison, almost becoming a Sunday ritual. Working at the model desk with the stream playing in the background. Oh nice man, thanks. Yeah, it has sort of come into a bit of a ritual. Before I get too carried away there, I'll just unplug the charger. Bring you over. Yeah, I mean, like, sort of haven't really been doing much work on the weekends, like at my job. So we're having a lot of weekends off, and there's sort of really nothing else to do. I mean, apart from sitting here listening to myself blink. Right. Let's see. Every time I go over that double slip, I still talk to myself and say I need to get those current keepers. But I just see how my finances go in the next month or so, and apparently they're as easy as just to plug in, the ones that I'm looking at getting anyway. So we'll see how easy they really are. I'm keen for Sunday lives every week. Hey, yeah, no, definitely, man. I mean, I think this is a quite a highlight. I like, sitting there talking to you guys. It's good because, I mean, I really look forward to it. Gives me someone to talk to. Here we go. I got to get that. Hey, let me know if anyone out there has got double slip turnouts, and if they have any troubles. I know just the DJs, their wheelbases, the front wheel and the back wheel fit exactly where the frogs are. The front wheel and that's the exact distance of the wheelbase. So when the wheels go over it, the front ones are on a dead patch. But the other wheels are powered as well, so I don't know. Let me know if you run in another loco like a DC or a DSC or something. Let me know if you've got issues with it. That one's set out, and these two got to go into here. So, I'm here on the coast modelling by myself, so it's good chatting with other modellers. Hey, yeah, it is, man. It's good because I love working on the, here, but it's just not the same by yourself. I've always worked on this layout by myself, but, back in the day, I had a partner who was, just down the hallway in the lounge or something, and every now and again you'd yell out and, but it's good, and I'm getting used to being, by myself, I suppose. I've always been with someone, and it's a bit of a cultural shock, I suppose you could say. Right, I'm going. Sorry about my shadow. I've got this massive light here. Oh, stop. Almost run the DJ through the stop block at the end there. Hey Nathan, hey, welcome back, man. Get into it. Brendan, modelling is good for the soul when it goes right, not so good when. Yeah, definitely, man. Ha! Yeah, it's definitely good for the soul, alright. It's helped me out, well, a lot. I just really want to get stuck into this scene. I really want to, start ballasting it. And, the track and everything's all painted. I just want to start ballasting it and start actually building stuff. But I suppose that's something I could look forward to a lot. Mystic Railroad. Hey, welcome there, mate. Good evening, everyone. How you all been? Oh, sorry. I was too busy reading the messages and I smashed into the these wagons. Mystic Railroad, I think you are cool track plan. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a bit of a switching layout. It's around the wall switching layout, point to point. I'm pretty sure I've seen your some of your videos there, Mystic Railroad. I think you might be, if I'm correct, in America, I think. You got a pretty cool setup there, man. It's pretty cool. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Yeah, that's right. I think it's only like 9 o'clock in the morning here in Australia. I don't have a a time on my phone while I've got my live stream on, so I'm not sure. But it's morning. This was a bit of an easy. Actually, I've got to pick up 39. I've actually got to pick this ZA wagon up here. I've got you sitting all the way down there where there's not much, the action is. So I've got to pick up this wagon here, so I'll switch these around. It's 105 here. Oh, yes, that's right. 105, so you must be 1211. Wow, okay. I think that must be. So yeah, it's 906 here now. So I wasn't far off. That was pretty good. Okay, now we'll pull this one out. Need that there. So I'm going to end up with 2 ZAs on this switch. See if I can put you more in an area where you can actually see better what's happening. It's coffee time, yes. I've already had 2 coffees this morning. I don't have a kettle or a jug, so I've basically been running the hot tap until it's really hot, and using the hot water out of the tap for my coffee, and seems to work alright. But I've still got to buy a jug, and I've still got to buy bits and pieces. Yeah, hang on. That one. Yeah, so things are a little bit hard at the moment, but we're getting there. In about 6-7 months from here, we're going to laugh at this. Bear time for me, 9 p.m. here in the Rhode Island, USA. I thought you were there, Mystic Railroad. Yeah, definitely bear time. I got 3'6" models TR and a Hornby Ofero, but the motor in it is 2 millimeters too wide to fit. Oh no. I've got I got a Hornby 040 there. That was from my brother. He sent that over from New Zealand, and I was looking at getting a 3'6" models TR body, but we'll see how we go first. I'm busy. I've still got the DSC to finish off. I was talking and I forgot to hit the turnout. So those two, yep. I think we're on track. Just squeeze past that ZA. And there we'll do, uncouple. Yes, I did see the he did have a TR shell there the other day actually. Stop there. Okay, so we're going to go over. We're going to pick up that other ZA over there. Just bear with me while I switch everything around. And that there. Oh, that. Let's see if I can raise this up a little bit more. Like that. That damn gantry crane is in the way. Nice loco. Hey, thanks there, man. Thanks. It's a New Zealand Railways DJ, and they don't use them anymore. New Zealand Railways, they got rid of their DJs, but there's still a few of these locomotives getting around on preserved railways and stuff like that. So. Yeah, it's like it's a bow setup, so there's no fuel tank underneath it like you have with normal locomotives. It's got 3 sets of trucks of wheel sets. So I just sort of put you around like that, and then my favourite locomotive. Definitely my favourite locomotive. And switch in here. And I've got 2 of these locomotives. And they work pretty good, so let's go and pick up. Where's my little coupling tool? Sort of got. Sorry if my head's in the way. Like that. Now we'll push forward. We'll grit. Go go and get this one. They definitely need better lighting. Oh, I managed to derail it. Yeah, so in the garage, probably look at getting better lighting, to be honest. Right, we'll pull these ones out. Likes, hey, thanks everyone. I don't think I've had so many likes before in my life, so hey, much appreciate that. Yes, it was Mitsubishi, as Nathan said. It was actually Mitsubishi in Japan. Sorry if I'm moving it around a bit. We're going to put this one up in here. I'll just sit that working there. Oh, the phone's making funny noises. And oh, damn it. That's odd. The coupler hook there is sticking. Very odd. Sorry guys, just bear with me for 2 seconds. Might have to try and fix that actually. It's the coupler hook sort of sticking a bit. Yeah. Hey, and when stuff goes wrong, it always happens on a live stream, doesn't it? My hands are too shaky. I'm shaking so much. Right, we're good, I think. '50s through to the '90s. Take that one out. I'm not too sure where my brother is. I thought he would have joined the live stream. In '50s and '60s American loader. Love that era. Seemed to be a lot more variety, like a variety in shapes of different locomotives that, they all sort of, you had locomotives like this one with the rounded roof and stuff like that. Now they all seem to sort of follow the same sort of design, I guess. Oh, his era is 1980s. That transition period here. Yeah. Yeah, the transition period. I mean, drop that wagon off there. And let's go and pick up that other ZA. Steam to diesels. Yeah. We get both our ZAs together. I was thinking about possibly getting a couple of ZPs when I get the new layout up, and sort of have a little bit more room to run larger bogie type wagons. I just like the ZAs, how they got like a triangle roof, they got the pitched roof. Okay. Let's take these over to where we're going. We're going to Clyde. Let's just stop that there. Move my light around again. Is that? Oh, sorry. Okay. How about a ZAT or two? I was thinking. Actually, I was just talking to my brother yesterday about it. Possibly getting some KSTs. The smaller four-wheel KSTs, but a ZAT, maybe even like a Z-Wagon. I don't know, it's sort of, I'm not too sure. We'll see when the new layout gets here and what larger bogie wagons that I'll get, but here we are coming into Clyde. I've got half scratch built jewelry railcar waiting the wings to be finished. Oh yeah, scratch built. Geez, that'll be quite hard to scratch build a jewelry railcar. And I think we'll stop there and we'll just find out exactly where these are going. Paperwork again. Okay, so that off spot has been put. Take the off spot out. That one's taken. That one's set out. This one needs to be. Where did the other build box go? That was 3947. I've got that one. That's 3947. Bear with me while I search for the elusive missing waybill. Probably didn't even pick it up. KPZA, there we go, found it. Where we go? Oh yeah, this one's got a. Oh yeah, that track doesn't exist. 3263, that's us. The front ends have been the hardest, but the sides the easiest bit. I might even scrap it yet, go down the 3D printed route. I can imagine the front ends because they were sort of rounded off. If I can remember, definitely. That's got to be flipped. 4, that's got to go freight sidings Clyde. So 3263 has got to go in here. And they're both got to go. Well, that's going to be an easy switch. Both them wagons need to go in there. So I'll run round them. And let's just get all our turnouts switched. Uncouple. What needs to be picked up? That XC. Okay, the XC needs to be picked up. That one can go in there. Sorry guys, it seems that I'm faffing around a bit, but just going to make sure these wagons are going where they're supposed to go. Oh, almost messed up that one. I might get another silver KP as well. That was good. The window grills were a bitch to make out of 2mm brass wire because they have tiny little square in the middle. Ah, I bet. Huh. So fiddly. S scale. Oh yeah, that's same scale as my layout. This is all S scale. SN 3.5. Oh yeah. A silver ZA. Oh, that would be an idea too, wouldn't it? A silver ZA. Hey, and what were the why were they painted different colours? Did it donate which traffic it had, or? I think I've asked this question before, but obviously I must have forgotten. Tell you what, looking at it from that angle for you guys, bring you guys down a little bit more. So it's not like you're up in the clouds. Thought about even going 9mm or 120. Yeah, right. With the stuff you can get nowadays for that scale for 120, it's definitely doable. I mean, with the 3D printed shells and stuff that we can get nowadays. The silver ones were just unpainted aluminium. Oh, okay. Then painting them red came later. Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Hey, thanks for that. I thought it donated whether it was a certain type of traffic or something. Late 70s when they were started painting wagons red. Ah. I wonder why they painted them red. There's another question. Stop there. Well, let's set these wagons back into the freight yard. I'm still getting quite a bit of enjoyment out of this, this whole the layout, the size it is now. It's quite enjoyable. Can't beat red oxide for the 99. Definitely. Can't beat red oxide for the 1980s NZR wagons, tank wagons, and container flat wagons in black. Yeah, definitely, man. They I wonder who came up with that idea, red oxide, to paint them. Maybe like some of them were rusting and they're like, well, to hide the rust, we'll just paint them rusty colour. Maybe. I'm going to pull this rake out because I've got an XC at the end that needs to come out. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it is quite fun to operate on. I used to model American N scale, and I had similar sort of setup, like a switching layout. It was a point to point, and it was quite a large layout, and a large layout, switching layout, sort of, it became more of a chore to operate. So I decided to bite the bullet and go to S scale and still keep the whole concept of a switching layout, but not as big. Because it just sort of got a little bit overwhelming there. Drop that wagon off. And yeah, it is fun to operate. I use the car cards and that. I started using car cards with my N-scale American layout. What was I looking for? It keeps it interesting. Right, we've got to go. We've got to go forwards again. The colours of some wagons indicated that they were used for, like if a wagon was white, it was fitted for refrigerator purposes. Oh, okay. Excellent, yes. I think that's why my white XC over here is fruit wagon, so that will explain that. And let's push these back. Plug my phone in again. We have to push this one all the way, almost to the buffer block. That'll do. Uncouple that. Now I've got a lone XC wagon there I've got to deal with. I got to run. Awesome stream, and you'll take care. Hey, cheers, man. Thank you very much for coming and joining, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. The XC is going to go to the Apple and Pear board in Alexandria. And I got UC. I've got to go get that UC wagon. Come on. There we go. Let's go. In September through to October, the trains running south of Greymouth to Ross ran a VB wagon down. It was called the Whitebait train. Oh, okay. The old VB wagons, man. I'm pretty sure there's still VB wagons at Kingston, I think, where the Kingston Flyer is. I'm on my way. I've got to go get that UC. I've got a petrol wagon I need to pick up here first. Oh, stop. Smash into that. Oh, I wonder if it's still raining. Yep. I think I derailed that. Yes, I did. Stop there. Sorry, my body's going to be in the way for a little bit. A wooden VB or a steel-sided VB? I think it's steel. I'm pretty sure, and it's painted a dark green, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's painted dark green and it's metal. I'm sure there was only one of those MCP wagons. Oh, okay. MCP. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about those wagons. They were like a one-off sort of thing, maybe. I'll bring you along further. Oh, sorry guys, I went to move my camera, my phone, and it's still plugged in. And it's about to fall over. Pretty sure that's both of those are going to go as well. Yeah, both of these wagons actually. So I'm thinking I need to put a fruit wagon in between those for when I switch them out. So one couple here. Actually, I need to push it a little bit further. I'll uncouple there. Oh. The 50s and 60s, so I'm guessing it was just V. V. That's perfect, plenty of room. I've still got, I get confused at my age. I've still got 2 weeks, oh, what's it now? No, 3 weeks still to go until my workmate moves in with me there. So, I mean, that's dragging on. But we're getting there. What was I doing there? Uncouple. Oh, no, I don't need to uncouple. What's going on there? What's happening there? Not there. That can couple onto there, uncouple that one. Yeah, hey, he is a good workmate. He's he's a lot younger than me, but no, he's a good workmate. I'd rather have a workmate than some random person, you know. Yeah, put this. Actually, no. Damn it! I'm going to start thinking now. Yep. Okay, we'll hook onto here. wonder why that's very strange. What are you stuttering for? Might be a little bit of dirty track or something. I've got to go. I've got to go. Hey, see you later, Nathan. Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, definitely see you on the next one. Take care. Hook that up there. Uncouple that. Where I worked at the meat works, a lot of the crew go out and get stoned at smoker time and then be totally useless the rest of the day. It doesn't sound like the meat works. Could you imagine doing that nowadays? You'd almost get 30 to life for that nowadays. Oh, really? Ha! Stop there. Right, I've got to find out where these ones are going, so just bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm actually going to go get I'm just quickly going to go get a drink as well, so stay there, guys, don't go anywhere. I'm coming back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Alright, it's actually stopped raining. And the sun is actually out. Oh, hey Brad. Did you get my message? Sorry man, I messaged you. I would have been on just over an hour now. I was wondering if you would come and jump on the stream there, Brad. Yeah, we've got the paperwork, that's right. The UC and the MCP wagon. The shipper Clyde card, it's going to go to Fulton Hogan. That's going to go to the fuel farm in Alexandria. The UC is going to go to Fulton Hogan. And that's loaded with bitumen. That MCP is loaded with kerosene. And then I've got this fruit wagon here. It's actually loaded with fruit. I don't know how many times I'm almost going to trip over this cord for my light, but if you hear a big fuffle, you know what's happened. And I'm going to pick up a couple of wagons over there too. Look in your DJs, I have 2 to finish now. Brendan and Libby. Your DJs, I have 2 to finish now. Oh, nice. It's oh, yeah, that's the right hook. I'm going to push these around actually. I will. I'm going to push them. If I get a bigger layout in my new house, I might look at getting another DJ or something. Or I know it's too hard to say. Why is that? Must be a bit of dirty track there. I got it up, finish off this week. I wonder how much the new VCC kit will cost. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I know the DSC was like 600 something. I must have some really dirty track there. More the reason to get those current keepers. And go to there. Right, so I'm going to push. Since I changed the momentum in these locomotives, operating them, it's a heck of a lot easier. The Cross Creek DJ was actually on one of my Facebook pages about a month or so ago. Someone was building one, and they were looking for guidance, I suppose, because he said the plans weren't too good or something like that. But yeah, someone was building one. It wasn't that long ago. Now we are going to switch that one. I'm going to push these around to Alexandra. See if we can get these around. Wonder if anyone's built the definitely dirty track there. You'd think I'd clean the track before I do a live stream, wouldn't you? It's always a bit embarrassing. The Cross Creek one is very old moulding. Yeah, just looking at the track there, it's actually really dirty. Dirtier than I expected. Right, let's get you guys. I'm going to unplug your phone again. Oh, sorry. There's me again. It's going to move everything around now. That this light is awesome, but it's so big and bulky, and the legs of it stick out so far. There we go. Yeah, I think the same thing when the body kit was on Trade Me. Castings look terrible. Oh, what have I done? Oh, no, I thought I'd knock something over. We're going to push these all the way over to there. Sorry guys, the train is coming. Rage Designs do aftermarket 3D prints for them. I've seen that. I have seen those aftermarket parts and that. The door paneling and stuff. Sorry, my big shadow's in the way. We've got some light over here too. Yeah, that's better. I'm not too sure if I'm going to fit in there. No, I'm not. Go back. I'm going to drop off this XC. I'll put it in here in the meantime. Actually, no, I won't. Change the plans. I'll take the UC off, get rid of that. I'm going to deal with these other two wagons first. That can go up in here. Or straight into there. The cab casting on the KA I've almost finished. We're absolute shit. Roof and cab front had to be replaced. Oh, really? That's yeah, cab castings on the. Yeah, it's amazing how you know, like some understandably the quality control on some of these kits. Yes, 10-foot barge pole comes to mind. Yeah. The boiler etch almost got thrown out as well. I wonder if they do go through like I don't know, like a quality control or something, or something. Sometimes it's warped by heat or something while it's been in the kit box or something. But you'd think for the money that you'd pay, there'd be some sort of quite stringent quality control. So we're going to put this UC wagon here while I deal with the other two wagons. And we're going to go through our infamous double slip. If my current keepers won't allow my locomotives to go through that double slip, I've got a couple of turnouts. I'm going to look at swapping that out. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's, a bit of a pain in the ass. Into there. Couple that up. Okay. I got dirty track everywhere today. Earlier on in the stream, these locomotives were running perfect. Mind you, I haven't cleaned the track for a while, but it was very old kit. The box also had quite a bit of water damage, and etch had started to, and the etch had started to eat away, and it was oversized, and none of the mounting holes lined up. Oh no! That would annoy you. I suppose over time things would warp and stuff like that, but yeah. Oh, okay. Are we going to stall going straight through? We don't usually. No, we're good there. Well, for that part anyway. I'm going to have to put this as an off spot. Because I don't have any wagons to pick up from the Apple repair board, and this one's not going to fit in there, so it's going to have to just be an off spot. But it's loaded with fruit, so can't sit there for too much longer. That's absolutely mind-boggling. It'll go through one way but not the other. And we'll stop there. Let's go get rid of this fuel wagon. And stop. Oh, it stopped, but it managed to judder its way through. Still not happy with it though. Is there a short? No. So what I've done is because all of my turnouts, they switch polarity when you switch them. Obviously, I've got my frogs and that wired up. These are initial frogs, but I've still got these rails here and these rails here. They switch with the polarity, and I've wired these the double slip up in the same way. Like the when this side is thrown, this side here is the polarity switch. You know exactly how they say it on the box. The 060 DSB will go over it perfectly. The small wheelbase, even that 040 Horby I've got, goes over it perfectly. I've had my multimeter out. I've tested every single rail. Tried flicking and stuff as well. Everything's wired up, but it's just I'm not too sure. There's definitely not a short. It'll run through directly okay, like that way and that way, but going this way and that way, it always stops. And there's definitely each one of these little rails has definitely got the right, voltage and power to it. So it's confusing me. I'm going to run through this turnout straight this time, if I switch it correctly. And if I'll run through it straight, and it should just go straight through. Does it happen to both? Yeah, both DJs. The only locomotives it happens to is the two DJs. I got some really dirty track up there. That's not helping matters at all. But it should run through this way. See that? Well, that didn't stop on it, stopped on this one here. Earlier on in the stream, I was switching in this part of the layout here, and it was running fine. So maybe the track's just gotten dirty in the last hour or so. I'm not too sure. But yeah, no other locomotive that happens to. I need to go and get. Oh damn it! Where was that paperwork? I've left it over here, haven't I? Set out. Those two are set out. These ones are set out. I've got to put an off spot on that one. And if I don't, I get all buried and I get confused and I don't know what wagon's gone where. Dr. Wolf rules. Hey mate, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Now I was just completely forgotten what I was doing. It's right to go pick up the UC. That UC's got to go over to Falkenhagen. That is loaded with bitumen. And what I want to do switch that one. Let's come back. A bit more. Now I'm about to go through this slip again, and it's going to be, you'll see, the entrance to Fulton Hogan is off to the side there a little bit. Let's get, come on. Excuse me. It was to head switching from messenger to here. What bogies did the DJs pick up power? From the front and the back ones. Michael, the centre bogie is a is non-powered. It's just a dummy. And it's getting worse. I mean, I'm switching earlier on in the stream. It was no dramas. So you'll see, Michael, I'm about to go up into Fulton Hogan Yard, which is through this track, and it'll stop on that one. Yeah, the little plastic triangle bits on the frog are the exact same distance from the front wheel and the back wheel of the DJ. So that means the other powered wheel is sitting on this rail, and the other powered wheel is sitting on this rail, which they've all got 100% power through them. So, yeah, I mean, I've been absolutely tried everything. And it's not a short, because usually on the short it shows up on my controller. If I switch that through, there we go. I just made a short then, for some reason. Yeah, see that's stocked like that. And if I move the hang on a second. Just going to try something here. No, they don't. That went through perfect that time. I think I found out. And that is switched all the way across. Something's not happening. Just going to try that again, guys. Yes, I have. Yeah, I've used 030s, 040s. They work flawlessly through it. There's no issues with them. I've even had an American. Oh, speeding up. I've even had an American locomotive that my brother gave me. I've had that over it too, and it's absolutely no dramas. What I've noticed is, by slowly moving the turnout, it goes through. But I don't understand, because there's power in there. I just don't understand. But that'll be for and stop. Yeah, and it went through perfect like that. So it's something to do with the switch. Like it's something to do with the switch blades for some reason. But everything's all wired up the way it should be. in the correct polarity. Yeah, very, very strange. Paint on the switchblades. Yeah, so I've painted I've painted my track, but where the switchblades do contact the rails, I haven't put paint on there. But also the switchblades here are they're actually positively powered up by dropper wires underneath as well. So straight from the switch machine, from the micro switch that changes polarity when it's switched. Using the micrometer, when I switch them, there's no short. I've got them polarity switched up properly. But yeah, I've noticed it. There's a dead spot right here and there, and as soon as that front wheel and the other wheel go onto that, it just stops. It's almost like the power's not getting picked up with those other wheels. But I mean, I've had this the bogies pulled apart and the actual wheels off, and all the contacts and everything have been cleaned. So I'm not too sure. Have you modified your frogs with bog? The centre bogie wheel was probably catching on the frog. Yeah. No, I haven't modified that. So going straight down, let's just get the locomotive out of the way for the time being. So the bogie catching on the. There's clearance there, and then when it's switched to go straight, the centre bogie. No, the centre bogie doesn't catch on there. And that goes straight. Going cross-eyed just looking at it, to be honest. Check the connection between the droppers and the bus wires, could be a loose connection. We have a similar problem at the museum layout. We had to wedge the lever and push the blades hard onto the rail in order for the current to pass through. Okay. You're going to check the connection between the droppers. So, right. Oh. Got. Wouldn't that be funny if it was just a loose connection? Oh, now I've got cramp. Sorry, guys. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, no. Nope. That's all wired up. That's all wired up. Oh. There's a bit of a wiggle. Oh. All the connection seems to be on nice and strong. Even with the multimeter, I'll get full voltage through it. But we shall see. And I wonder. Anyway, I don't want to bore you guys with my little electrical issue here. We're going to be switching. Excuse me. And I will get onto that at a later date. And if I do sort it out, I'll definitely let you guys know. Need to get, look at that, NC and a thing here. Soldered connections or quick connect blocks. So the connections and everything are all soldered into the to the micro switch, but they are all the power from the bus goes into chocolate block connectors. And I've just given them all a wiggle. They're all in there nice and tight and that. So I've also been through with the micrometer as well, and I've tested the connections in there, and they seem to be okay. But it's amazing how the 040 switcher and the 060 will run through there perfect, you know. More than not, production track have oversized flangeways and fine scale wheels. I'm not a fan of going through them, so you often have to bog the frog and shim the check rails of styrene. I have done, where was it? There was this. I had to shim this check rail here. I've shimmed that with styrene. And there was another one, this check rail here was shimmed with styrene. But I haven't had sort of any issues anywhere else, to be honest. So I've been on the internet, I've been everywhere trying to figure out why it does that. But what I want to do is I get like a current keeper in these locomotives, and if it works, if the locomotives, you know, if the current keeper keeps the locomotive going through the turnout, and I'm happy with it, then I'll continue on. If not, then yeah, as I said before, I've got turnouts and stuff I would like to switch that one out with. And to be honest, these two here were switched, that one needs to be uncoupled. Hey Brad, you've got these double slips. You don't have any issues or anything in your double slips, aren't wired up or anything, are they? Just pulling this NC out here. I have no issues at all with both my double slips. Yeah. So that's interesting. I mean, one of the main reasons I did get that double slip is because Brad has a couple of double slips on his layout, and he's had no issues with his double slips. So I thought, oh yeah, that'll be awesome. Well, I'll get one of them. But lo and behold, I've had nothing but issues. That. Okay, now we're going to head over. We're going to take this, was it NC, make sure I've got the right one, 624, and this has got to go, it's got to go to the Clyde stage track because it's on its way to Cromwell to get fence posts. So let's go and do that. I'll move the camera around a bit again. Hi everyone. I'm going to move. Have the tripod it feels like it wants to keep falling over. Right, let's get that. Let's get it around. And see if that stops. It's coming around, guys. Do both DJs the same thing? Yes, they do. Yeah, both of them. And thanks. Yeah, the layer is it's decent sized enough. Yeah, both DJs do it. I thought it was just an issue with one, but it's obviously something to do with the setup or something. If the other locomotives in that work on it perfectly. Radius curve. I'm not too sure what the radius is, to be honest. It's not overly a large radius because these locomotives don't like, it's not tight. These locomotives don't like the tight radius curves. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Big American trains. Stop there. Radius. Not too sure. You can see where I joined the track where I had to replace the baseboard. There's a couple of radiuses there. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Let's get you up a little bit more. Went down to American Railroad city called Cordele and saw some big American trains. The Yanks have a thing for bigger is best, and CSX train B796 did an amazing horn show. Oh, nice. We have we have American trains over here. We have some big American trains over here, but they don't run on our freight system. We get a lot of actually, I think it was last year I saw it was a Burlington Northern Santa Fe locomotive here in Perth, because we buy them from America and they get taken up to the mining railroads. And because a lot of the mine sites, they operate the iron ore trains, and they're all big American locomotives and stuff. So we see a lot of the American, well, we don't see them every day, but we've got the big American trains over here too, but they just don't haul freight. Our freight trains are, they're a little bit different. They're an Australian, obviously an Australian design and all that sort of thing. But we run double stack container trains over here as well, between the states. Quite often you see a few of the double stack container trains around and stuff like that. And just passed that passed had a -9. Norfolk and Southern 9822 of GEC 44 9W. Geez, that's an old one, is it? See the old C44. Dang. Those big boys, an amazing piece. Yeah, they are. Especially when you're standing next to them. Right, what was I doing? I was too busy caught up in the thing the conversation. And this one here was going to, oh yeah, I've got to run around it, push it up to where that silver KP is, right up the end. And that KP is 1899, that's actually got to come out. No, that one, 1885. That's got to go to Humes Alexandra, so we'll get that out. Concrete products. Okay. Hey Scott, I think 13 people watching and 17 likes is the best yet. Hey, yeah, it is, man. Wow. That's pretty good. I'm surprised at that. Hey, thanks everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for liking, for leaving a like. It's much appreciated, definitely. Right, let's run around this. And I want to sort of see if I can get you a little bit higher. Drop down to 10 now. Yeah. I've sort of been watching it. It's sort of, it's fluctuating a bit, but no, I'm quite happy. People are actually enjoying my stream. Makes me feel good. Tell you what, get that light. Oh. Right, yeah. While I'm down here, I might actually grab that silver KP now. There. And then we are going here. Has the EB been run in before? Oh. It scares me, that tripod. I keep thinking it's going to fall over. Let's stop there. Couple onto there. Okay. I'm going to push that all the way down. What about there? Awesome, good, awesome work. Good way to spend a Sunday afternoon, enjoying being part of this group. Thank you for bringing us together through your live stream. Hey, Michael, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. No, I do appreciate that. I'm just going to move the camera around a little bit more. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sort of putting your hair there and everywhere. I'm just glad that you guys are enjoying yourself. It's makes me feel good too. It's quite relaxing to watch. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And this wagon is going all the way down to here. And let's just sit that one. Okay. That's one drop off done. Oh, the DSB. The DSB over there, it's It's hasn't quite been run in because I still got to get a decoder for it to make it into obviously DCC. It's sitting over there. It's on an isolated track now, on one of the engine shed there. But I have had it running around before, but it hasn't been quite running fully just yet. What I do, I need a double pole, double throw switch so I can switch between DCC and DC. I've got a little test track, my programming track as well. I can hook that into an analog controller and run it in with that as well. But it has been running, but it hasn't been quite running fully just yet. Sorry, I'm back. Also it was said before about the what chassis do you use on it? Hornby 08. Yes, it was. It was a Hornby 08 chassis, and it was it's an old Hornby, and I've got the shell here. Here's the shell that it came off. Oh, sorry. And I actually bought that off eBay, and that came all the way from England. So yeah, it's an old 08 chassis, and as one of the other guys on my live stream here, he's got a little TR, but the chassis was just a little bit too wide for it. So the same with this one, the DSB sitting over there, the chassis was a little bit too wide, so I had to sort of scrape or file. I used my Dremel to sort of file out a little bit of the chassis to make it fit in, but it fitted in perfectly. So we can pull that out. I think it looks alright. It doesn't have the wheel weights, obviously, or the counterweights, or flywheel, whatever you call them. But it looks alright, and I've still got to put, if I can get it in the shop, still got to put handrails on it and stuff like that. So yeah, it's old. It was an old Hornby. It's not a new one, because you want to buy a new one of those 08 shunters from Hornby. I know here in Australia you're going to pay like $325 or something for it. So yeah, cheers, man. Oh, the old Dublo, Hornby Dublo. Yeah, built quite robust, the Hornby Dublos. Paint looks sharp. Great work. Thanks, man. Yeah, that was one after a couple of months ago, one afternoon. I just sort of sitting there and decide what the heck, I'll give it a lick of paint. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. And we've got where are we? Let's get us down. And this one, where were we? Let's keep going on. I reckon we'll stop there. Uncouple that one. I've got to run around this one because this one's going to be pushed all the way to Humes. I'll tell you what I will do. Did I short it out? No, I didn't. I'm going to switch over to 3021. This thing's been running. I mean, I've done a couple of live streams with the same locomotive. I'll sit. Set that one there. What do we got here? That. Yep, that's the one. Through there, through there, through there. Right, get, what are we after? We're after the other locomotive. Will you be getting a van F or FM for your freight train? To be honest, 3021. I'm not. I don't think so, because it's been a small switching layout. It's more sort of emphasis on the switching rather than actual trains running around, if you know what I mean. Maybe when I move into the new house and the layout will get a little bit bigger, I'll look at running a, like a guards van or something. Maybe do like a short shuttle or something. But I would like to get an FM van. What's happened there? Did I switch that tune out? Yeah, I did. Swapping over locomotives. I better go out and mow the lawn. Thanks for another great live stream. Hey, no worries, Michael. Hey, it was great to have you. Yeah, we'll see you on the next live stream. Take care. How come I did that? Not too sure why I did that, actually. I'm back. I got hungry. Ha! I know what you mean. 2880, Sleep Loco, 3332 into, actually I need to go forwards a little bit. That one there switched. Let's get rid of that. Okay. 3332 has done enough for today. Sit that up that end. Right, let's get this one in. Looks like I have to go and continue with my errands. Thanks for the live stream. Hey, no wonders. Hey, cheers for dropping in. I much appreciate that. Stay healthy and well, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm not too sure if Brendan's still here. Might be. Come and hook onto that. That's perfect. Right, now this one's got to go to Hume's Pipes in Alexandra. So yet again, I'll move around all my lights. Like that. And you can follow and make sure that we've got our turnout switched. By the looks of things, it's raining again. You know, one would think that I was living in Invercargill, the amount of rain. Right, let's bring you guys around so you can actually see what's going on here. And that scares me every time. I'm going to take out one of those LCs and 2422. No, I'll sort that out shortly before I run this through. Whoa. We got a derailment. Listening and super gluing your fingers together. I've done that a few times. I was down in Invis the other day. It was freezing cold but sunny. Yeah. Invercargill. The freezing cold, sunny and hail all at once. What happened there? That was nasty. I'll stop there before I put it through the fence. Open up the gate. Push this wagon in. And that, and I've got to work out, excuse me there, trains weekend in a couple of weeks. I'm going to work out one of these LCs has got to go, so 42.87, no, 42.95 that last one, and that's got to go to, back to Clyde, that's alright then. That one, that's all been set out. So I need to get, dropping that wagon off, I got to get that LC out. And it is absolutely pissing down at the moment. Take this wagon out. Oh, what happened there? Something not right there. Never had that happen before. I'll have to have a look at that. Where's the trains weekend in Christchurch? Something not right with that KP. I reckon that will do. Sorry, my head's in the way. Sorry, guys. Trying to work out why that's jumping. Where it's jumping. Aha. Oh, I see. That will, but not that one. I get a feeling I know what that is. Okay. We'll couple that one. have to put in a bad order for that one. It's 240. It's a 2. We'll shut the gate. And we're going to pick up our LC. Probably not. Okay, let's take this one back to Clyde. And it's got to be taken off down there. That's all right. Here we are, back in Clyde. I appreciate all you guys sticking around. Absolutely hosing down outside, and there's actually nothing else to do. So this is actually filling in quite good time. Stop there. I'm just going to be back in 2 seconds. I'm just quickly going to go grab a drink. I'm on the west coast, mate, but got sent. I guess they need to fill some spots. Coming back, guys. I just walked out of the model room, and the whole house is just dark. It's black. It's like oh my goodness. And it's 20 to 11, and yeah, it's like it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's real bad. I haven't seen it like that for a long time. Right, so we're going to run round this wagon. I'm hoping to meet some other New Zealand modelers that you only ever read about in the journal. Yes. Yes. There must be a fair few New Zealand, modelers. There must be a fair few of them around that sort of, like, I'm guessing a lot of them don't do like YouTube and, interact on Facebook groups and stuff like that, maybe. .302 ones have been quite nice today. Just as I said that. Right, let's go down there. Okay. We got a couple onto this one, and then we'll push it all the way down to the end of the yard. And, okay. Sorry guys, I should probably bring you down a little bit further. Like that. The 302 one's driving really nice today. Couple onto there. Uncouple that one. And bring 302 one back. Bear with me guys, I've gone quiet for a little bit, but I'm still here, trust me, still here. I'm just in my thinking mode. 42.95, that's already been put there. KP 18.85 needs to, that's 18.99. Well, that one's already been done. That's been set out, set out, set out. All these have been set out. It's there. Wasn't too sure. It was a 642. I've got to get that NC out of there, so I've got to pull these two ZAs out and get that NC. So onwards and upwards. There is actually an NC behind these two ZAs. Excuse me. A couple onto here. Okay. Oh, my brother sent me a message. Right, now enough fluffing around. Let's get these out. I'm just wondering, the other people on the chat here. Oh, a young couple. All the other people on the chat. Do you also model the NZR as well? Let us know. Why did that uncouple? Because these locomotives, I've got two DJs. They're facing, one's facing one way, the other's facing the other way. So I've got hooks on the front and back. I've got hooks on that side and that side in case I wanted to switch the locomotives around. all the wagons have hooks on the non-handbrake end. So with this wagon with a hook on this end and this locomotive with a hook on that end, I use one hook to hook up, but it's sometimes it doesn't work that well. So I'm thinking about taking one hook off the front of this one and the hook off the rear of that other one, because when it's hook on hook, it makes it a little harder. But okay, sit that down there. And it's really raining. I don't know if you can hear that, but I don't have a tin roof. This is a tile roof, and it's hammering down. And we'll stop there. Couple. There. Lift the hook up. Yeah, that might be a project for me, I think, actually, is to I might have to take the whole coupler actually off the locomotive to try and get rid of the hook, because I don't want to damage the locomotive at all. Oh, Brad, you are going to the Christchurch Chain Show. Yeah, definitely a little project for me will be to get rid of that hook. It causes more troubles than anything, really. That'll be sort of gone out of. Like that, one hook there. Perfect. Now this, where's this NC got to go? It's 624, which is this one. It's going to go to Alexander Freight. Cool. Right. We're going to go back up here. Yeah, thank you for your service. Yeah, thank you for your service there, mate. Thank you. Going to do the old run around again. I'm on the South Bridge line in its modern era. It's what if the branch lines still keep going? It's based freight only. I model the South Bridge line in its modern era. What if, the locomotive almost run into there. The South Bridge line, whereabouts is the South Bridge line? Modern era, it's what if the branch lines still keep going based on freight only. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. So you've basically like almost like what the Central Otago line would be today if it still kept going. Oh, that's a good way. That's good to way of doing it. Modern era. Why are you stopping there? That's one thing I will do later is I'll give this track a good clean. I haven't cleaned it for a long time now. Probably should have cleaned it before the live stream. Couple onto that. And that is going. I miss having a layout. Hey, well, even if you just get a shelf from IKEA or something, put a couple of tracks on it and turnouts. I mean, that could be interesting. Yeah, that would definitely be quite interesting. It'll keep you entertained, and that at least you could run your stock. It's about 30 minutes. Oh, okay. I think I have heard of that before on it was a Ghost Railways Facebook page. I'm pretty sure of it. But definitely. We'll be building modules in the future for the. That's right. You can do the Elmer Lane layout. That'd be good to see. That'd be really good to see. Well, at least you'll be building. At least you'll be still modelling and building, right, scenery and stuff. I guess that's the main way to look at it. What did I do? I think Elmer Lane would probably be one of the best sort of loco depots I think the NZR did have. Dunedin was quite impressive there, a little bit, but Elmer Lane, with this big massive coaling tower and stuff like that, would be quite impressive. Hornby to Lincoln to Leaston, then Southbridge. I hope. Oh, okay. Hornby, yeah. I've heard of Hornby. Oh, nice. And modern era too, so that'll be quite good. There's a lot of nice modern era models and that coming out and stuff like that. I hope to do it 1-to-1 with scale length yards and things. Oh yeah. Yeah, keep it like an actual everything to scale, everything as it was back then. That'd be a good way of doing it. Now, what was I doing? I was sorry, I got sidetracked by the comments there. None of your guys' fault at all. This NC was going over to 642, was going to Alexandra to Central Freight. So I'll go and push that over there. Switch that, make sure the turnouts are done. Yeah, as we were talking about before, the Roxburgh Railway Station, small country station, was going to be 9 metres in length in 1/64 scale. So you imagine what the length of like Dunedin railway yards would have been, if you were to model 1-to-1 scale. That would be unreal. I'm just going to move the camera around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in too, because sorry about my hands. 11 o'clock. The roundhouse would almost be a metre across. Yeah. There's a guy in Southbridge who's building a scale size Elmer Lane with all the locos. That would be monumental. Imagine that. I mean, it would be good, but when you go in to operate it, you know, oh, which locomotive should I run today? You know, you'll be spoiled for choice. I'm just pushing this NC wagon over into the sidings in Alexandra, guys. It's literally be 2 seconds. Couple that up. I'm coming back across now, guys. And that was the guy who got a heap of loco kits stolen. Oh, I heard about that. Yes, I did. I heard about that. Did they ever? Did they ever find? Did they ever find the kits, or you know who actually got them? That wasn't that long ago either. Actually, I heard about that. If someone else is building it, I might have to build something else. No, no. Why did you stop there? Oh, that was almost deadly. I almost got a short there. I didn't have the turnout switch properly. Okay, we're back in Clyde now. Nothing heard. Imagine that, eh? Like, I bet you, I bet you he'll be scaring trade me and stuff. You know, like looking for his kits. You'd never let it go, would you? That'd be absolutely devastating. Um, yeah. Um, might just build something to fit in with OTM group. You could, you know, definitely. One track mines. One track mines group. Okay, I wasn't too sure who that was. One track mines. That would be pretty good. And I mean, even like this here, just this like a one shelf. I mean, this Clyde Yard is basically, I think it's like 2.4 meters long. This here keeps me occupied. I mean, we've been on this live stream for about 2.5 hours now, and this one here has kept me occupied for that long. So something just like this, you know, would be, you know, quite good to do. It doesn't have to be a layout like a, you know, station to station or something. And as you said, like a one-to-one scale of something would be great. And obviously make it so it can fit up with other modules. That would be a perfect way. Sorry guys, I just had a bit of a little toilet break there. Um, I have a feeling that Shantytown will be needing help once their locos start wearing out. There is a last Sunday of the month NZR group advertised in the journal. One Track Minds members there. Ah, there you go. I'm back, guys. Sorry, I just grabbed another drink. Yeah, the Christchurch Modelers Group do Sundays every month. I was going to pop over there today, but it's a long drive and long drive there and back. Actually, my new house that I'm moving to is not too far away from. We've got the Australian Model Railroad Association. They have a club, and they do meetings and that. And Brad, when you were over here a couple of years ago, when we went to that museum, that wasn't the Model Railway Club. That was just part of that museum. But there's actually like a clubhouse, and I've looked it up now, and I was thinking about maybe I'll head over to there, and when I get into my new house, and meet up with other modelers. I'm not too sure. I know there's a few Kiwis over here that model, but they don't model the NZR. So I think I might be the only NZR modeler. I think I might be the only NZR modeler that might be there. But yeah, so I'm gonna look into that and look into maybe joining into that. So, but we'll see how we go. Yeah. To that I only go twice a year usually too. Yeah. So I've never been in a model railway club. I've never been part of a club or anything like that. So it's all sort of new to me, and I'm not too sure really what to expect. But I guess a few of you there are in clubs as well. But sorry, what was that? You guys are just staring at a bloody at a blank yard, but I've actually got to get. Where are we? I'm going to bring them back across. Actually, bear with me. We're going on a mission. Not too sure why that turnout was switched. I need to go and grab those other. I've got an LC and a KP. Sorry, an LC and a KS and an NC. I'm going to go grab. Damn it. No, more paperwork. Hang on. Cool, Brendan. I've been. Yeah, so I've never been in a model railway club, so I suppose there's a first time for everything. I'm just going to quickly shoot over to Alexandra there, and I've got some wagons I need to pick up and bring over here. Yeah, so I've never been in a club, as I was saying, so yeah, I'm not too sure what to expect really. Why you do that? I'm not going to bother moving the camera around because I'm literally just going to pick up those wagons, and I'm not going to move everything around just for that, but I'll be back in Clyde Yard very shortly. pulled the wrong wagons, didn't I? Oops. Oopsie daisies. Bit of a stuff up, guys, but I'll be back in 2 secs. There's only a couple of clubs here in Dunedin. I used to go to the Ferry Med on Wednesday nights. I mean, I guess there's a couple of model railway clubs here in Perth, and I was looking at joining the Rockingham Model Railway Club because I used to live not too far from Rockingham, and I was getting all ready to, I looked it up on the map and how far it was to drive there and stuff like that, and I was getting really excited about joining the club, and then obviously my life sort of got tilted upside down, I suppose you could say, and that sort of blew that idea out of the water. Yeah, that I was looking at joining the Rockingham Railway Club. Looks dusty in a glass case. Yes. Hey Brad, do you remember when I was in Dunedin last? We went and when we went on the Torrey Gorge Railway. That was the last time I saw 1274, and it looked dusty back then. Damn, that doesn't actually seem all that long ago, actually. Alright guys, I'm coming back over to Clyde. Got some more wagons. It looks pretty bare in the Clyde yard. It's very interesting. Imagine if they got 1274 going again. You imagine that? It would probably never ever get its boiler certified ever again, but I mean, if they could do it to the big boy 4014, I'm pretty sure they could do it to that. It was in the museum. Yeah. I think where it is in the glass case, it's sort of, unless you actually know that it's there, you wouldn't even really sort of see it. It's sort of tucked away a bit, I reckon. Here we are, we're coming back into Clyde, guys. Wow, that was close, that was close. See what happens when you don't pay attention? Almost ran into a turnout switch the wrong way and shorted it out, so that was close. She's in good nick. It was only 10 years ago when it was taken out of service. Yeah, imagine that, 10 years and then out of service. Yes, I remember that. I do remember it before they moved it. It looked really nice. It does look nice at night time. I just think that should be somewhere, maybe like inside the Transport Museum when it's not actually like in a glass case. But then I suppose you've got to pay to go in and see it, don't you? When it's outside in the glass case where it is now, you don't have to pay to go see it. I don't know, yeah, it's hard. Because when you're at the glass case, you're looking at it, your reflection is on the glass, and unless you push your face right up against the glass, it's sort of hard to, get a decent look at it. But Yeah. So I went ahead and I grabbed these wagons. I've just arrived back in Clyde. Now I do need to get the paperwork for them. Say 2142. We got that one. KP, that one. XA 2085. Yep, that one there. Those are the three I need. I can hear a weird noise, guys. I'm just going to shoot off. I'll be like 2 seconds. Maybe 2 seconds. I'm back. Sorry, it was just my fridge making a weird noise. Sorry about that. Guess we're very lucky to have this heat still running. Definitely, man. Definitely. They're going to put a new hills on. Yeah, the new hillside, yeah. It's what happened about could probably still get her running for under yeah. Yeah. Definitely. If someone's got the money, I mean, well, look what Union Pacific did with 4014. I mean, the new hillside. Now, I'm not too sure about this. I've probably spoken to Brad about it, but you had the railway workshops and bulldozed them, and then built a whole new railway workshops. Was it? It just I understand, upgrading and stuff like that, and like updating stuff, but could it not be renovated or something like that? I'm not. Yeah, I was a little bit taken aback when they first said, "Oh, we're getting rid of Hillside, but we're going to make a new one." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I suppose new would be better, I suppose, but yeah, I'm sure they could have renovated or done something else, unless there was another reason. Start a GoFundMe. Yeah, yeah. You imagine that? Oh, I don't think. I mean, there'll still be a couple of people around, but it's not going to be long before there's going to be no one around that actually used to drive them. Back in the day. Now, where was I going? I got Central Freight Sidings, Central Foods, and where's this one going? Central Foods. Okay, so Central Foods is the order of the day. Central Foods door number 2 and door number 3. Oh, Central Foods is going to be busy, and then XA is going to go to Central Freight Sidings. I've got room for that there. That's good. Now I've got to get these right. XA 2085. Yep. To door number 2. Perfect. And then that one. Okay, so a little bit of switching around, but we'll get there. K900 would be another good one to have running, as it was the first ever hit the rails. Old Widowmaker. Yeah, imagine that. K900, is that at Motat? The buildings were getting stuffed. It just wasn't fit for purpose. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. So instead of like upgrading the buildings, they just decided to demolish it all and build a whole brand new one. I need to go fund me for myself. This hobby is yes. Hey, definitely. You imagine how much money we've spent over the years on stuff like on this hobby. absolutely amazing. Now I'm standing here chatting and nothing's happening, and you guys must be getting bored. So let's start switching. And I can hear a squeak. Oh, that's right. One of those fruit wagons has got a squeaky wheel. And why are you doing that? It's not there. Uncouple. I had issues with one of these couplers. One of the couplers was wasn't centering on the centering spring, so apparently I've fixed it, but we'll see. I have an idea. Let's see if that works. I'll push that one a little bit too far. Go there, we'll stop there. Uncouple. How many subs would one need to make $700 every 6 months off YouTube? Oh. Well, you could either do that, or you could start up an OnlyFans. Just saying. Or you could send pictures of your feet or something. I know a lot of people do that. Well, I don't know the people that do it, but yeah, a lot of people do it. I mean, I think I even read somewhere that someone used to sell their farts in a jar and they would make a killing of it. Now, DJ 3332 is up there and it's blocking my... It's in my face. So let's... have we got the right wagons? 2085 Central Thirds, yes we do. Another good live chat and running. Cheers, Scott. Catch up next week. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, cheers so much for coming in and joining. That was awesome, man. Thanks. Stay safe and well. I'm going to get 3332 out of here because that's just been a pain in the butt. 3332. No one's paying 2 cents to see my ass. I'd have to pay you even more. Yeah. Hey, I suppose you could pay, people could pay you not to see you. That would probably almost work. Get paid not to be seen. We'll put this one right up in the loco sheet up here. If it wants to. Yeah, it makes you wonder, like, we hold down like a 9 to 5 job or a day job, and there's people out there that literally just sit behind a screen all day and smile into a camera, I mean, but look at me. I mean, I'm doing a YouTube live. But yeah, it's a crazy world. And it is still hammering down with rain. Blackmail the world, pay me, or they bare backsiders going on. Like, yes, that's the one. Yep, if you don't pay me, you're going to have my pictures everywhere. I mean, probably people have probably already thought about that. What is going on there? And stop there. Uncouple. Like that. Like that. Uncouple there. So I hit 2 birds with 1 stone there. Chat just got real. Yeah. Yeah. Got all dark and stormy. Yeah, we're starting to talk about blackmail and stuff like that now, so it's getting real. I have got. Oh, okay. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Why? Why must you do that? And we'll go pick up our last little. We got a little box van over here. We'll pick up that. If I slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I think we need to go back to the double slip and get it sorted. Yeah. What? I mean, I got my micrometer somewhere. So a little short story. I've got a guy moving in, my workmate, moving in about 3 more weeks. So I had a lot of stuff stored in the room that he's going to be in. So last weekend I got it all and I put it into the railway room here. And now that I've done that, everything is packed into this room. And do you think I can find anything? I do have labelled boxes, but I do believe I didn't put everything into the labelled boxes. So I have a micrometer somewhere. I can have another play around with that double slip. I got to get this fruit wagon here. I got to put it on and through here. So okay. Here it is again. I really need to get the hooks off the front of these locomotives. Because when I put these hooks on, I wasn't too sure which direction I wanted the locomotives. Now that I've got them pretty much set up the way I want them. That's something you could do today, Brad. Film your little update. I know what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cleaning this track. It's one of those things, bro. Life gets busy. Yes, sure does. Couple that onto there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take one of these videos out. I'm really waiting for it to stop raining so I can go for my walk. I know it sounds stupid, but I love going for little walks now. It gets me out of the house and it clears my head a little bit. So, I just wish it would stop raining so I could do that. You know, there's a park with a pond that I like to walk around. There we go. But of course, we've got the worst winter of weather of all. Right, let's try that. Yeah, having two hooks on one coupler is definitely not the way to go. So that'll be on my project list. I might have to write out a bad order card or something. Hopefully get a few extra things this week so make it interesting. Yes, make use of the legs while you still can. I can barely move as good as an 80-year-old. My job, the job that I do, I definitely it's very very physical. So I definitely use my legs when I'm at work. I'm an asphalter. An asphalter is my day job, and it's definitely really physical work. But still, on my time off, I like to still, get out and walk. And I think about a lot of things and clear my head. And quite often, I talk to my brother while I'm out walking. I'll FaceTime Brad, and we have good old conversations while I'm walking along. It helps me out a lot. Sort of what I'm going through at the moment, but yeah. The more and more this happens, the more and more I want to get rid of this hook off this end. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah. I don't usually have too much trouble with the double hooks, but today it's just a real pain in the butt. Oh yeah, that's the okay. Yep, we got it sorted now. Let's put these wagons back into the Clyde freight siding. Hey guys, this is coming on to about almost 3 hours now. So what I'll do is I'll put these wagons in here and I'll park the locomotive up, and I think that'll do me for today, guys. Much appreciate everyone who's jumped onto the live stream. I definitely do appreciate it. Absolutely, and all the likes that you've given me as well, man. I love it so much. And next weekend, yeah, I'd love to do the same again. Get another live going, get another chat going. It's made today interesting, and it's made it quite good. So thanks everyone for being with me today. So yeah, I'm going to make this a thing. Like most weekends, most weekends I'm not working anyway. I'd love to make it a thing and catch up with you guys on a weekly basis. That'd be awesome. But yeah, thank you very much for your kind comments. Amazing. Thanks for the stream. Every Sunday live stream I vote for. Yeah, I think so, Brad. Definitely. And obviously in my line of work, I'm working some weekends, but yeah, we'll see how we go. But thanks everyone for being around and contributing. Show my appreciation so much. And until the next one, please everyone stay healthy, stay well, and stay out of trouble. And yeah, we'll all see you then. Thanks everyone so much. See you all.